Welcome to the Daily Stoic Dose. Today we will discuss about you will stop masturbating after you know this, the hidden enemy within. What if I told you that there's one quiet habit, one that most men never question, that's silently draining your strength? Not just your physical energy, but your focus, your confidence, your ability to lead and conquer. You feel stuck. Burned out. Like you're constantly running in place, but what if the real reason behind this isn't outside you, but within you? There's a silent destroyer men carry in their daily routine. Disguised as normal, even harmless, but once you see it for what it truly is, you'll never live the same way again. The unseen chains, what you're not being told. Let's cut through the noise. This habit, one you likely engage in without much thought, is praised by modern society. It's natural, they say. It's healthy. But is it? Have you ever paid attention to how you feel after? That sense of emptiness? The fog in your head? That slow erosion of drive and edge. What you're doing is hijacking your brain's reward system, flooding it with cheap dopamine without earning any real achievement. Each time you indulge, your mind begins craving more of the shortcut. And less of the struggle, and here's the cost: ambition fades, confidence erodes, purpose dissolves. The Stoic warning, ancient truths for modern men. Thousands of years before brain scans and dopamine research, the ancient Stoics knew this truth intimately. Seneca warned, "No man is free if he is a slave to his body." Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire but insisted on ruling himself first. To them, mastery of the self wasn't optional, it was everything. Pleasure was never the enemy. Dependency was. Every time you give in, you whisper to yourself, "I can't live without this." And that thought? That's where your power slips away, the high cost of low pleasure. Imagine being on fire for your goals one day, then feeling dead inside the next. This is what happens when you trade purpose for momentary pleasure. Your ambition, your hunger, your masculine edge, it all gets drained when you hand your willpower over to impulse. But here's the kicker: this isn't just about one habit. It's about your relationship with control. Every great man in history had one thing in common: they governed themselves before they governed anything else. The escape plan, 3 Stoic pillars of reclaiming power. You want to break free? Here's how. 1. Self-discipline. Train the mind to rule the body. Epictetus once said, "Freedom is the power to live as one wills." And the will must be forged, not found. Resist the urge not with guilt, but with purpose. Every time you overcome that impulse, you build a stronger version of yourself. 2. Redirect the energy, from wasted desire to warrior focus. Here's what no one tells you: your sexual energy is the fuel of creation. You can burn it for a fleeting moment, or channel it into a legacy. The ancient samurai, monks, and thinkers like Tesla understood this. They transmuted that energy into vision, work, impact. 3. Purpose over pleasure. Let mission kill temptation. The Stoics believed that idleness breeds chaos. If you don't give your mind a mission, it will chase distraction. Build. Create. Aim higher than yourself. When you're building something greater, there's no time for empty indulgence. The transformation. What happens when you quit? Now imagine this: you wake up clear-headed, you feel stronger, you walk into every room with silent power, your mind is sharp, your body energized, your actions aligned with something greater. This is what happens when you stop letting pleasure own you. Testosterone rises. Clarity returns. Discipline hardens. You stop chasing dopamine, and start chasing destiny. This is true Stoic masculinity. The final challenge: will you rise? So here's your choice. Will you keep giving your power away to a habit that gives nothing back, or will you rise, like the men before you who left weakness behind, and stepped into mastery? You don't need more motivation. You need a decision, a line in the sand. A moment where you say, "Enough." Because no man becomes powerful by being led by his urges, he becomes powerful by mastering them. Subscribe now if you're ready to step out of the fog, and into clarity, control, and true masculine purpose. Your journey to self-mastery begins now.